To call the Azaan. Azaan means public announcement in certain Arabic phrases in a prescribed order. It is not Azaan to say its translation. Even if it makes its meaning understandable, it cannot be recited in Persian or other languages. The first Azaan was performed in Mecca on the night of Miraj, before the Hijra. Footnote: Miraj, the Prophet's ascension from Jerusalem to heaven. Prophet's ascension from Jerusalem to the skies. In the first year of the Hijra, it became a command to call the Azaan to announce the time of Salat. Footnote: Salat, prayer, with salam, salawat, ritual prayer of at least 2 rak'ahs, namaz. In Persian, salat, janaza, funeral prayer. At district mosques, it is sunnat to call it at a high place and the voice must be loud, but one should not exert oneself to shout aloud. As it is understood, shouting is necessary as loud as to be heard in one's own district. More than this is not permitted. There is no need to use a loudspeaker. It is bid'at to practice the azan, or iqamat, through a loudspeaker or radio broadcast. Footnote: bid'at, plural, bid'ah, heresy, false, disliked belief or practice that did not exist in the 4 sources of Islam, but which has been introduced later as an Islamic belief or ibadah in expectation of thawab, blessings. Heresy. An ibadat, worshipping, done with bid'at is not acceptable but sinful. It is sunnati mu'akkada for men to call the azan for 5 prayers each day, for performing the omitted qada prayers that are fard, and towards the khatib at Friday prayers. Footnote: Sunnati mu'akkada, sunnati huda, emphatic, practiced regularly by our blessed Prophet. They are the shi'ar, symptoms of the Islamic religion. That is, they are peculiar to Islam. They do not exist in other religions. Sunnati huda are like itikaf in a mosque, calling the azan or iqamat and performing salat in jamaat. They are the characteristic traits of Islam, properties peculiar to this ummat. It is written in Ibn Abidin at the end of the last volume that circumcision of children is also a sunnat of this kind. The rawatib, that is, the mu'akkad sunnats of 3 of the fard 5 daily prayers are of this kind too. It is makruh for women to say the azan or the iqamat. Footnote: makruh, act, thing, improper, disliked and abstained by the Prophet ﷺ. Makruh, tahrima, prohibited with much stress. For it is haram, prohibited for them to raise their voice. The azan is said at a high place in order to announce the time to others. But the azan that is said for the ready jamaat, congregation, or for oneself is said on the ground. The azan or the iqamat is not said for the salat of witr, Eid, tarawih, or janaza. It is not acceptable to call the azan before the prescribed time. It is a grave sin. The azan or iqamat, which is said before the time of prayer begins, must be repeated after the time begins. It is not permissible to call the azan like a song, so as to add vowel points or letters or prolong the letters, or to listen to the azan said or the Quran read in this manner.